Man, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy David back with another video. I know we're doing on this channel, man. And today I wanted to bring y'all a little bit of a different vibe for a video just because I had a topic that I wanted to speak on. And I also had this footage from a back workout that I did a couple weeks ago. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just throw this together and I'm going to give it to y'all. So today I've been seeing this video circling around the internet a lot. If y'all know, Ashton, big fitness influencer out there. He's going super crazy right now, like in the fitness industry and just overall on social media because he put out a morning routine video. And what's interesting is that he puts out a lot of routine videos on his social media feed if you really look at it. But this one in particular right here has took fire, bro, just because of the way he kind of structured it and whatnot. We're gonna get into that a little bit, but like you can see right here, just like this is just clipping up. I'm not gonna like go into full depth of like each scene and whatnot. Like you can go on like other people's pages to see that stuff, but I really wanted to talk about some of the principles and things in which he put in that routine that you can really extract from it from a fitness standpoint, especially for my beginners out there. So I think I'm gonna put this as part of like the beginner series, but I don't know. I really wanted to speak on this because I feel like a lot of people have just been clowning it, and I don't want beginners and people who are new to fitness to get the wrong idea and things like that, because there are some principles and some things within his morning routine that, or just in his routines in general, that you can extract from and you can put in your own, daily routine and build habits off of. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to say when it comes to Ashton's video in particular, I don't think he had ill intent. Like, I don't think that was his intentions of like having the video go viral and having people speak on it of like how unrealistic it is doing this, pouring, expensive bottles of water into a jar or into a bowl and putting your face in it. I think it was more so to have a whole lot of healthy habits and things that you can do or implement into your own personal routine in the morning that would set you up for success and put you in a better state of health. Because there are some things like the whole, putting your face in cold water. That's really good for your central nervous system. That's good for tightening your pores. That's good for getting you and get ready for the day and being more alert. So there's keys in that, and there's people that have done that before him and whatnot. I think it's just the excessiveness that he has it in the video that makes people really pay attention to it and be like, bro, what's going on? Also, I think him waking up super early in the morning, people are just like, that's not something that people commonly like do. And I think that they have a hard time believing that he does that every single day. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know him like that. I don't know if he's ever really come out and said this is exactly what he does every single day. I would find that hard to believe, but some people really do wake up on the regular like that, especially people who have like jobs where they need to be there at like, I don't know, 5 a.m. or something like that, and they want to get their workouts in and things like that. People have a tight schedule. So some people really are, waking up that early. And I think a lot of people are making fun of him because they lack the discipline to actually get up that early or go to bed early and wake up early in the morning and get after it. I think a lot of people find that often when they wake up early in the morning, if you don't have a set routine and set habits in place, you're just going to wake up and be up for nothing because you're going to waste time. You're not going to be on your T's and Q's and doing exactly what you need to get done early in the morning to take advantage of the fact that you were up, 3 or 4 hours before everybody else. Because if you're going to wake up that early, you might as well get something done. But if you don't have a set schedule and whatnot, you probably just sit in bed, scroll on your phone, things like that. So I think, again, when it comes to that video, you can extract certain things from it, like, drinking water in the morning, drinking a cold glass of water, flushing out your system from all the different toxins that your body was processing overnight. And then again, like, he had his meditation time, reading his Bible, the journaling, all those things, whatever it is. Like, again, you have to make sure that whatever you're consuming in the morning needs to be good for your mind, your spirit. You don't want to consume a bunch of trash or something that's negative because that's going to affect your whole day. So again, he's showing you these principles within the video. You can just extract them out. And again, I don't know about this part, the whole banana and all that. I really I haven't looked up like what banana peel on your face and all that is good for, but I do know bananas are really good for you. Even me, I eat a banana every single day because bananas are really good for your muscles and keeping muscle contraction, as well as making sure that you don't catch cramps, so making sure that your muscles stay really hydrated. So that's why I make sure I get at least one banana in every single day. That potassium is really good for you. So again, there's keys and things like that you can pull out of the routine. I think if you can take out all of the extraness that he does. And the reason he has all that extraness in his ASMR, you're hearing him dropping all the, the things in his bag, spraying himself with cologne, going to the gym and things like that. All of that stuff is there to just trigger you and pulling the algorithm to keep you engaged. So it boosts his, content or content engagement throughout all his platforms. And I mean, again, like I said, bro is a genius when it comes to all that. Like, you can't deny it. And to be honest with you, bro, all the stuff that he did in the video might not even be something he does on the regular. It might have just been something that he literally did and put all together in one video. It might not even been 4 hours because the timestamp on it was 4 hours. And again, like right here is a video from back in I think 2018 or something, like humble beginnings, like him, again, he's been doing these routine videos for the longest. And like nobody was like, raving about this one back then because this was, again, like just his normal routine. And people can relate to a lot of the things within the video. Him going to his normal job, getting his workout in early in the morning, and clocking into work. Him making his own food, him training his clients. I don't believe in everything that he says in his video.
You do exactly what I tell you to do on a day-to-day basis. You will gain 20 pounds of muscle in 30 days.
See, I don't know about all that. But again, him eating at McDonald's, like he's not eating, super clean food. But again, he's just showing where he started at. And I think that's a big thing to keep in mind when like looking at these influencers. Where you want to be, where you want to grow to, is like you have to all start somewhere. So when it comes to that video and him in his morning routine, I'm not saying you got to do exactly every single thing that he did in that video, but try and extract some of those things from it. Another reason why I feel like the video got so much hate was because it was so much stuff condensed in a small, short amount of time. And he honestly might have did that intentionally. Who knows? That video, that honestly, I think he condensed it to like 4 hours. It was 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. or like 9 a.m., whatever it is. I think, honestly, we don't know what time like he was getting on the call and things like that. That could have been like, 12 noon. But I think there are certain things that you can extract out of it that's going to help you with your own daily routine. Because again, he's a fitness influencer. He knows what he's doing. He's a coach and all these things. So there's certain things that he, like the mouth tape, the thing over the nose, all of that helps with your breathing, helps you get a better night of sleep. So it can push you in a healthier state, waking up early in the morning, giving yourself time to meditate, maybe do some push-ups, some active activity, get your body moving a little bit, move around that lactic acid. All of these things are key components that you can implement into your own, daily routine that's going to help you. Maybe going for a swim, but it doesn't mean that all that has to happen early in the morning from 4 to 8 a.m. Not everybody can do that, bro. Like you might have a regular job like a regular person, just like how he showed in his video back from 2018. So we all start somewhere again. But I'm also going to show later in this video kind of his night routine, because that's what helps him set himself up for success in the morning. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even a person who goes to bed super early. So for me, my night routine is very important if I plan on waking up early in the morning and being effective. Because if you're not getting good sleep, then there ain't no point in waking up early anyways, because your body hasn't fully recovered or rested, especially if you're lifting heavy in the gym and things like that. But the biggest thing I want people, especially who are beginners to the gym or intermediate people or people who are just like getting new into this fitness journey, is not to look at this video and think, oh gosh, I got to be doing all that to look like him or to be in shape or to be. No, you literally don't have to do all those things. Like, not the normal average person is doing those things. But I do want you to look at that video objectively. Don't be a hater and actually extract some of the certain things that he's doing within there. I feel like he has a very structured routine, and you can very much benefit from that, from your morning routine to your midday routine or something that you have at work. Everybody has a routine. Now, whether it's healthy or unhealthy is up to you and the ways that you implement and put things in there. So I feel like if you can take some of the things from him, like whether that's, waking up 5 minutes earlier to give yourself some time to meditate or to pray and to get yourself in that right mind state to go about the day, that's a good thing to add into your routine. You don't have to do every single thing that he did. Just add in that one thing and see how your day goes. Try that for 1 week, and then maybe next week add in another thing. Go at your own pace. This fitness journey is you versus you, not you versus him or her, whatever it may be. Now, I definitely wanted to speak on his night routine, because he released the night routine after the fact, like after the morning routine went viral, and this one was crazy, bro. Everything from setting up the tub and eating right there was made and all that. Like, at this point, you can definitely tell bro is playing into the trolls and things like that. And it's working, because bro is blowing up. Like, he had 12 million followers right now on Instagram and whatnot. Like, I swear every week he got another million followers, and it's just because hey, at this point, he's working the algorithm, he's playing into it. But again, when it comes to this night routine, like the ring right there, like that helps with, tracking your sleep at night, getting in his word before night. I ain't got nothing wrong with that, because I honestly have started doing this too myself. Not necessarily, always reading. Obviously, I read my Bible every night, but necessarily reading a book or getting in a book and getting myself off of screens from the TV and things like that right before bed. I think that just helps me sleep a lot better. Just giving your brain space and time away from a screen so you can really wind down. But again, when it comes to your night routine, it's just as important as your morning routine, because in your night routine, that's going to be the key components that you want to put in there, those key habits that are going to set yourself up for success in the morning to come. Whether that means putting out your clothes the night before, whether that means, getting your book back with your pre-made meals and things like that. Having all those decisions made the night before and already done is going to make sure your morning runs a lot smoother, rather than waking up in the morning having to make all these decisions and feel rushed. But at the end of the day, before I end this video, I just want to come out and say, like, hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not doing the routine that bro is doing right there. And even me with my own morning routine, it could use some work. I'm going to honestly take some of the stuff that he's showing in his own video and implement in mine, because we can always, add certain things in there to be a lot healthier, things that are going to just make our day run smoother. I'm a big fan of, creating healthy habits. I'm a big fan of that, because when you create a habit, it's just like on autopilot. You don't have to think about it. And that's where I want to be. I don't want to have to think about it. I want to just do these things just because it's like a part of my daily routine, which is why it's important to always wake up, kind of like to try and wake up at the same time, every single day. A lot of times Mondays are so hard because on the weekends we end up sleeping in. We end up sleeping a lot longer than we're normally used to throughout the week, because normally during the week we either got school, we got work, so we're waking up at the same time. And I get it, of course, sometimes I like to sleep in as well, but I realize that sometimes when I don't allow myself to sleep in that late on the weekends, it makes Mondays a lot easier, because my body's in that routine. Your body loves a good routine. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Comment down below what y'all think about his routine. If y'all think it's like, completely BS, or if y'all actually have, like, y'all think bro is on the song. But till next time, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. We out, man. Stay prayed up. Let's go.